beaten 3-0 on the artificial surface by an excellent Oldham team. Graham Taylor shatters the transfer record. He pays Millwall £1.5 million for Tony Cascarino a couple of days before the match at Derby. The Republic of Ireland striker joins the team for the game at the baseball ground. Cascarino's already scored 11 goals for Millwall this season. Now his new manager expects more.
People will say that Tony Cascarino has been brought here to win the First Division title in the remaining 10 games for us. That is an easy headline, it's an easy line to write, and I can't stop people writing it. I hope that he will help, but even if that were to happen, we have played sort of 28 games before he came. So the signing of Tony isn't just for the next 10 games, he signed a 4-year contract. It's to make sure, hopefully, that at the start of next season, and hopefully the seasons afterwards, that Aston Villa can have a squad of players whereby our competitors can look at us and say, look, if everything remains equal, there'll be a top 6 side. Now, if in fact we can always do that, then you've always got a chance that one year you'll win the championship, now be it this year or in so many years' time. The whole object is to make sure that we have a squad of players that represents the size of this club and the talent that a club this size should have.
Villa know a win here gives them a 5-point cushion over Liverpool.
And so far, Derby are rather allowing Tony Cascarino to come off his marker and collect the ball when it's played up to him. Whether it's Wright or Blades, they've been sharing that responsibility. Cascarino up well now. Oh, and Platt, and that's really what Tony Cascarino has been brought to deliver. It was a fairly orthodox cross. Ramage. Alford and Platt, it was shoulder to shoulder, and Cowans with a delightful pass, squeezed out to Daly. Possibilities here for Villa, and coming in beyond the far post was Stuart Gray. It was a very firmly hit cross from Daly. All made possible in the first place by Cowan's perception. Gray couldn't reach it on the stretch. Pickering. Harris by Platt. Forsyth put into difficulties. An early cross from Platt. Cascarino! Oh, it's a great header. Callaghan follows in. And Shilton produced the sort of save that we've come to expect, really, but this was by far the best moment of the first half. Authentic Cascarino and the real Shilton. Davey, Platt, and Cascarino is in here for Aston Villa. And Mark Wright took the ball off him. Cascarino claiming that Wright used a hand. But Cascarino was quick enough here to get to the ball first, but the bounce, well, it certainly struck a hand. And if the referee saw it, he must have thought it wasn't intentional. Oh, that's a fine ball by Nielsen, just the sort that Daly thrives on. Ormond Royd's in the middle! Aston Villa have fashioned a direct attack that's left Peter Shilton sitting and reflecting. And Derby County a goal down. Kent Nielsen's pass was exquisite, and it was the driven cross from Daly, and Ormond Royd forced it in to confirm the wisdom of Graham Taylor's half-time substitution. Wright was lunging as well, but it was Ormond Royd's goal.
I enjoyed it. It's always nice to come to a big club like Aston Villa, and it was a long week, but I'm sure I've made the right decision in the long term, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
How did you find you fitted in with your teammates? What, you had one training session together?
Yeah, I trained once this week. I felt a bit tired towards the end, but I think it was quite basic. I knew what I had to do, and the lad in only, he told me a few things, you know, so it was good.
I think we was pleased really to see Tony come, because obviously he's a very good player. We played against him twice this year, and he scored against us down there. And I think he's a very good player, like I say, and he's good in the air, and he's strong, and I think he'll help us. He'll knock things down for other people. I think he'll benefit the team.
Well, they've done all the hard part. I've come along and just tried to finish the final touches. they've had a great season, the Aston Villa players, and I hope I can just come here and knock a few in and actually, well, I can't get a medal, I can't qualify for one, but, you know, just enjoy the championship with them if we can manage it.